Okay, back again in Animoji gaming. So basically this is actually my first recording, trying to record the dream gadget right from the beginning, which is when I tried to turn on the GPD with Max 2, but it turns out it just cannot be connected into the HDMI out yet until you're actually already reached the login screen. So yeah, it is, you cannot really see how it turned out in the HDMI video capture unless you're trying to record it from the external video, like the overhead camera. So the game that I was actually trying to play in here is the first original Godfather game, which is sadly I cannot use the wireless controller, since basically the wireless control of the PlayStation 5 DualSense is detected as the second controller, since I'm not sure how I can actually turn off or basically arrange the gamepad, since not many games, especially the old games, the one that I really want to nostalgic is didn't have a support to change which controller that want to be used. So actually this game has an option, as those options, but I'm not sure why every time I try to save,
and that day may never come.
I
may call upon you to do a service for me. Until that day, accept this as a gift.
Always come back into the default settings, which is pretty annoying. So I decided to use the GPD for what I actually did on the Total Overdose, which basically didn't support any gamepad controller for some reason.
Here's a week's
I
take.
eventually use
Good week, huh?
Yeah,
some high rollers.
The order.
I'm gonna celebrate tonight. Taking Serafina to the Continental
Club. Scarface, this Godfather game, and also the Just Cause game, which is, I don't know, I think still not yet move into my temporary storage, but I'm not sure.
He's been playing handball in the alley all day. I thought
So
the
the
noise was going to
Godfather
drive me
game
nuts.
in the PC is
My
a
sister's
little
looking
bit
after him tonight,
different from
Good.
the and that I used to play on the PlayStation 2, because maybe this has a bigger size for some reason, of course.
Oh my god.
That's the reason
My
why
boy!
it's basically like the Xbox 360 or PlayStation 3 version when it comes to the PC game. So if you talk about the technology, the feature that available on this game, it's pretty similar, like the same, the original Saints Row. So you can eventually customize your character after this. So it's just prologue and unnecessary things about the betrayal, perhaps, from his son. So I needed to set up the Joy 2 key first in order, because I didn't know which the default button that was used in the keyboard. I didn't know if I actually can be good or not if I try to use this Joy 2 key into playing the FPS games such as Point Blank or Counter-Strike. Stream gadget, and have some maximum setting that I basically can play, even though I didn't know better. I think it is most likely still only support the 60 FPS for some reason. yeah,
Papa?
the screen is just not supported.
You know who I am. Save your anger. Save it. You are old enough. When the time is right, you will take your revenge.
So for some reason, I don't know why the Don Corleone, Vito Corleone is just like the best character in this game that have much detail other than all of the character except our own main character, perhaps. I'm not sure. So yeah, there's a lot of options that you can make with your character, even though you cannot make your character into a different gender. Yes, even the original Saints Row cannot do it as well, because yeah, you only can try to choose the nationalities of yourself, the ratio, but for the gender it's only available start from the Saints Row 2, I guess. But I'm not sure about the Godfather 2. I think it is most likely
Don
the same,
Corleone,
because yeah,
I am honored
it's really
and
weird.
grateful that
If
you
talk
have
about
invited me
Mafia
to your
Life
home.
and
Serafina,
try to use girl,
it's been too long
because
since
yeah,
you've come
they're
around.
really trying
What's
to
troubling you?
represent the real
Godfather?
situation of
My husband was always loyal to you.
American mafia.
He died for that loyalty.
Perhaps, sure. And yeah, it is pretty annoying when the recording result is
I
also
have not
way
forgotten him, nor the
much
loss that you have
darker
suffered.
than the one that
Have you
I
ever
actually
wanted for
see
anything?
on the screen. For some
Haven't
reason,
I
I'm
always
not sure
taken good
why
care of
the
you?
HDMI video
Adreno,
capture
forgive me.
is just so
It's
bad
only that I'm
on
so worried
recording
about my
the
son. He's fallen in with some bad
or
men.
even
Fools. He's in trouble
the
and
sounds that
please,
basically
he
not
needs
of
your
we
help.
sound.
Godfather.
So every time when there's a lot of signs such as in the war, gunfight, gunshot, it just like immediately muted at some point. So maybe they just cannot
And I hope
really
that their first child
process those
be a
sounds,
masculine child.
because
Thank you, Luca.
it was
My
still
most
using
valued
the
friend.
cheap HDMI
Don
video capture,
Corleone,
and I haven't bought another
I'm
one
gonna leave you now
because
because
I'm
I
trying
know
to find
that you are
the
busy.
HDMI
Thank you.
video capture
One more
that
thing,
can
my friend.
record
I need you
60
to
FPS.
find
But
someone for me.
I don't know, it's pretty hard because most of them are just fake 60 FPS, so it's
Just because you drove the
still
fucking car?
30
I'm the leader of this
for
gang,
some
and you
reason.
get what I say you get. Stay down, punk!
So I didn't
Check his
know
pockets.
that the player that we are actually use are recording when
My
it's
name is
already
Luca Brasi.
in the dawn.
I've been looking for you.
The Vito Corleone already approached him when he was still a child for some reason.
You two, you just stay
So this
right
video is
there.
not
You're
very
gonna help me
long, so
teach
it's
the kid
only
how to
around
look after
12
himself.
minutes because
Stop!
I
Just
want
do
to
what he
make
says.
some video that have a long video, because for some reason when I try to edit on my iMovie, it just like consume all of the storage. So iMovie library is like
He was
getting
helpful. You know the
way
basics now.
much bigger
Let's see
than
you use them.
the original
Okay,
footage for
tough
some
guy,
reason.
your
I don't know
turn.
why.
Attack the kid.
So they're not just
So now you're a tough
copy
guy?
your file, duplicate it into the iMovie
So,
library,
kid,
but it's
you and
also
me. Got some
separate
business.
into several
Come take a
videos.
walk.
I'm not sure
I've been
why
looking
they
for
try
you
to
for a
do
while.
that, but
You and me were gonna get real close.
it is pretty annoying. So that's the reason why I try not to create video that has
You'll need a
very
map.
long life
Help you find your way around.
because
Together with your
I don't
notepad,
want to
you'll be
see
able to find
the
all the hottest spots in town.
storage
I still
is
forget where the hell I am from time to time.
insufficient again pop up on my MacBook. So even though it eventually got deleted automatically, but it's still pretty annoying because I have to restart the MacBook and also need to delay the footage first in order to make it back to normal. So the city is pretty big, to be honest, and it's way more vibrant than the total overdose. But I'm not sure how many things that we can actually done, because I think if I'm not mistaken, the Godfather in the PlayStation 2 is actually just a linear, not an open world mission, so it just goes into the story with the same character, like kind of like maybe but it's just worse than it, I guess. I'm not sure. Or it's actually the one that I place is in the PlayStation Portable, because I think the PlayStation Portable is also available for the Godfathers. So obviously the PlayStation Portable is much worse than the PlayStation 2, since the size limit that basically can consist on the game file is way more smaller. And as you can see, I can no longer hear the sound of the game for some reason. Maybe after it is quite loud in the city, or I don't know why. It's pretty annoying, but yeah, it's just for the first gameplay, so the rest of the gameplay, I think most likely I will try to stream on Twitch like I usually did on the PlayStation 4. So even though I'm still not really do that yet, so yeah, because I think the game that I just stream into Twitch is